Hello, everyone. I hope you're doing well. I am recording this little video on Zoom because it is just easy right now. I have only one hand. I have had my baby. I did a little announcement on YouTube, but I wanted to make a quick video just to kind of say hello, give you guys a few updates on some things, and just kind of check in with everybody. I haven't really done a lot of kind of like just me talking sort of videos in a while. And so I thought I would just kind of do one again to update you guys. Now, the first thing I really want to talk about is the fact that I'm going to be changing the name of this channel very, very soon, as well as just the name online that I go by to Sarah Kleiner Wellness. Now, the reason I am not going to do the Carnivore Yogi name anymore is a few reasons. Number one, I just have diversified beyond diet alone. If you're a vegan or a carnivore diet hater that's come here to say, see, I told you so, this is not the video for you because I'm not going to bash carnivore diet, ketogenic diet, any of those things. I think that they're amazing tools. I use them on myself still. I use them on my clients still, and think that they are very, very helpful tools for people to have very, very good results with health. Now, here's the thing, going through this experience to have this little guy here, I had to do more than diet. And if you've been watching this channel for the last year, you've seen me have on people that talk about other things that have nothing to do with diet, um, our light environment, the water that we drink, all sorts of things, our non-native EMFs, all of these things came into my life after I interviewed Dr. Jack Cruz a little bit over a year ago and connected with a lot of his proteges, a lot of people in that community of people who are very interested in improving mitochondrial health. So my channel again has been through this change, and I think it's time for me to reflect that in the name. Again, no problem with a carnivore diet. I still think it's very helpful, but I have worked with far too many people that either have gained weight on the diet or they haven't seen the improvements in their health that they want to see. And that's why another reason I have kind of expanded into this quantum health realm. So I will be calling this channel Sarah Kleiner Wellness. My podcast is going to be the Evolving Wellness Podcast, and all of those changes are going to be coming through soon. So I wanted to make this video before all of that came out so you guys could just be on the lookout. And again, I will probably be recording any introductions to my interviews, any quick little videos like this just on Zoom, because again, I only have one hand right now. A lot of the time, I'm enjoying spending time with my newborn, with my baby, and to get out a camera, do a bunch of editing, that sort of thing, just is very time consuming. So I hope that you'll be understanding that I can just do what I can do. I want to stay in touch with my audience to the best of my ability right now and continue sharing episodes and information. I have recorded a ton of content for you guys, so I will not be missing any weekly episodes. There will be episodes coming out through the end of the year, and then at the end of the year, I'll probably start recording again for next year. So these weekly interviews will continue coming to you guys. And, just one more quick little thing before I talk about some other things. The other reason I have not done I'm not doing the Carnivore Yogi name anymore. Number one, there are a lot of crazy dogmatic carnivore people who have been getting upset with my content that I talk about things other than diet as being helpful. That's really annoying. So I'm kind of hoping to weed out some of those people and maybe attract a different audience who is interested in looking at health as a whole. Again, we'll still discuss the carnivore diet as an amazing, amazing tool that people can use to upgrade their health, but it's not going to be the only thing that is discussed on this channel, and I don't want to mislead people. Number two, I haven't really been teaching yoga since 2020, since the whole everything in the world shut down. My yoga community here largely rejected me because I decided not to go along with the popular medical agenda. you know, if you watch my show and listen to my content, that I will not be forced into any medical interventions for myself, for my children. It's not going to happen. And unfortunately, the yoga community where I live was heavily, heavily influenced by these things. And I was not invited to come back to teach in studio because I would not submit to forced medical interventions. And so, unfortunately, I really have lost touch with most of the yoga community here where I live. I still practice yoga. I taught yoga publicly for 13 years. So it was difficult for me to lose such a big part of my life. Um, I have transitioned now into really talking about quantum health, circadian biology, wellness as a whole. That's really what I'm passionate about rather than yoga. I still love yoga. I still practice yoga, meditate daily, huge believer in it. But again, just like the carnivore diet, it is just something that is a tool for me at this point, and I don't want to make it my whole channel. I feel that using the name Sarah Kleiner Wellness is again going to open up the avenue, the door for me to talk about a lot of other topics that I think are very, very, very important when it comes to our overall health. So, one more little quick thing. I did share my birth story on my podcast, audio only. I'll put a link to that down in the notes for you guys in the information section if you want to listen to it. There are some things that I just don't feel comfortable putting up on YouTube. Number one, the comments can get really out of hand. People can be really nasty. When you're sharing something as vulnerable as your birth story, you don't necessarily want to throw that all over the internet for everyone to listen to hear. And so again, I have put that on my audio only podcast so you can listen to that down in the show notes. There are also going to be a couple of episodes coming out that I cannot put on YouTube because I'm afraid I will lose my channel because some of the topics we talked about are very controversial. Dr. Tom Cowan was a guest, so if you're familiar with any of his recent work, you might see how that could be a bit controversial. So if you're interested in getting some exclusive content that's going to be audio only, make sure that you are subscribed to the podcast, because again, I don't want to lose this channel, this medium, this way of connecting with you guys, because I'm putting out controversial, whoever considers it controversial information. So, all right, guys. Well, I think that's really all that I have to say today. I just wanted to do a quick update to let you know these changes are coming down the pipe and let you know that Birth Story podcast is out for you. And just let you know, again, these videos that I'm making are not going to be super high quality for now, but I would rather just do them in this format than not do them at all and continue having contact with my audience, because I really do appreciate you guys. I feel like we've all been learning together over the last year and changing together. I really enjoy getting the comments from you guys where you're trying these things out, like the circadian rhythm practices, the quantum health strategies, and seeing dramatic improvements in your health. So everyone who's doing that, keep doing that. Welcome to the channel. And just don't be shocked when you see the name Carnivore Yogi kind of go away. I am going to kind of reserve it over on Instagram in case I change my mind. But that change will be coming in the next couple weeks here. So stay tuned. Have a really awesome day, and I will see you in the next video.